Ladies, gentlemen, one and all, welcome to Total War Warhammer 3. Now, I said in a post that I was going to do a video on this. This is not that video. The actual video is going to be a campaign. However, I thought I would just, see how the webcam looks on the actual video recording and all that sort of stuff. Sound settings, that sort of stuff. Encoding overloaded, eh? That's a good sign. We're only on the loading screen. But yeah. Yeah, I've not been having a particularly fun time of late, so I don't know, I've just been sort of binging this since 1.1 came out. Blood God, indeed. Now, if you couldn't tell by the loading screen, I shall introduce the players. We have Caldaris over here, mounted on his warbear, leading the Great Orthodoxy. He also has reinforcements coming in from over there in about 1 minute. He does have a full stack army, so that is, I think it's a full stack army. It's pretty much a full stack. He has a lot of war sleds as well. He seems to have 4 of them. He's gone very heavy on the sleds. And then, as I said, Legion of Chaos. I think I said anyway. I don't know. I've tried to record this 3 times and keep messing up. Yeah, Legion of Chaos. Mostly a Khorne and Tzeentch dedicated army, this one. Khorne because it is being led by this Warfiend here. I say this Warfiend, that's his name. This Herald of Khorne here. Milk and cookies, Total War, I am not. He is equipped with something very useful. That's called the Bane Spear. For you see, I went to the realms of Khorne not long before this, and got beaten to the soul by the oracles of Tzeentch. But still, I did manage to get some weapons out of it, so I'm not complaining. In fact, if I hadn't gone for one of those weapons, I probably would have beaten Tzeentch. Something just as planned. Caldaris seems to have got a little bit too big for his britches and has charged forward, meaning that he is now 1 in range of my tower and 2 a prime target for picking off with my Herald of Khorne. And also I've got some blue horrors sort of dogs up there, so Raw. Is he using a bell? Is it some sort of Crozius or something? I don't know. It looks like a bell to me. And down he goes. That's Caldaris dead. Hey, where the hell did my camera go? Okay, I'm not sure where the camera went. There we go. Warfiend is being shot, but yeah, he managed to kill Caldaris, which is pretty good, and I will show you why in a minute. But unfortunately, Warfiend did take a lot of damage from that. He is down to 1.3k health. The Blue Horse of Tzeentch are going to continue to plink away at the enemy on the march down there. Luckily, we have help from none other than the Blood God himself. Screw you, Kislev. I am replacing my piercing tower with a magic tower, which is going to make things a hell of a lot easier, because that has an AoE attack. Some good old pink horrors over here, just firing away over the tops of the... well, it's supposed to be over the tops of the Khorne warriors, but unfortunately, they keep... Let's see as I sneeze. They keep hitting the Khorne warriors, because they are absolutely useless. No, I'm kidding. Pink horrors of Tzeentch are actually pretty good. And in come some war sleds. War sleds that have quite a lot of mass, so yes, they are going to quite easily just walk through the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Chaos Warriors of Khorne, not the heaviest units in the world. They've got some pretty heavy armor, but yeah, they're not exactly... They're not going to stop heavy mass charges like, I don't know, bears and mammoths and such. Kislev has brought up some more troops on this flank. The tower firing down as they fire at the Khornate warriors, who just seem to be standing there and taking it. Oh no, I finally noticed. Charge! I don't know how to do this in one swift motion. There's got to be a way to turn the camera speed down, I don't know. Poor Streltsy. Getting beaten up with axes. They keep using that speed debuff ability, and I don't think that's really going to help them all that much, to be honest. We do have some Plague Bearers of Nurgle in here as well, applying poison to all the things they can pretty much reach. Yes, there's not a lot of magic in this one. Unfortunately... Oh, here comes the Warfiend. He's got a bone to pick with some war sleds. And some Streltsy. Oh, that war sled's dead. Oh, that one's gone too. Yep, Warfiend, very much not a fan of sleds. He had a sledding accident when he was but a young demon. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that we've not seen what the Bane Spear can do yet, because I'm pretty sure this is the perfect opportunity for it. Well, I say this is the perfect opportunity for it. The perfect opportunity for it would be for if he was like over here or something. Oh, some Chaos Furies have come down to just pretty much hold these guys up, stop them from firing. They're not really going to be able to do... Oh, there's the Bane Spear. Yeah, that went rather well. Plus a Horn of Khorne to buff the melee attack of everything in the vicinity. I really wish I could get rid of this thing on the side. I don't really know how to do the replays like this, to be honest. The unit has been wiped out. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Furies are terrible. Well, they're not terrible. They're just really bad at sustained combat than for cycle charging. But, yeah, the majority of this has been cleaned up. That Bane Spear ability, really, really devastating. If you go to the Realm of Khorne, be sure to pick up the Bane Spear. It's really good AoE ability. And yes, I was actually allowed to keep it when I left the Realm of Khorne. Whether I was supposed to, or whether the game glitched, I don't know. That magic tower still doing a lot of damage to the Streltsy. Aim, fire! Yeah, I've got the enhanced camera mod, so some of the units sort of fade away. Is that part of the enhanced camera mod? I don't know. So they're firing their guns at us. And I think the Plague Bearers aren't particularly fans of that. In they come. Horrible looking kids. It could be worse. Could be the Great Round Clean one. In comes another group of war sleds. And the next enemy general to grace us with his presence. These the reinforcements. It does seem like a war sled went down just then, but it's oh, here's Warfiend. Bonk. So yes, Warfiend is now joining another enemy lord. Unfortunately, I have no healing whatsoever. So Warfiend is getting very, very low. So I've had to use the ability, its name I can't remember on him. I can't even select him to have a look. Relentless Rage, that's the one. Yes. That basically stops him from dying. So he's not going to get killed, but he is going to get very dangerously low. He's on 147 health. That is not a lot of health at all. Plague Bearers are relatively holding. They don't really care that much. I mean, they've not got a lot of armor, but they're relatively healthy. Yeah, look at the blue horrors. In they go. They're out of ammunition, and I've just fallen through the world. So, yeah, they can go in. They kind of remind me a little bit of Slimer from Ghostbusters. And here come the great horde of Chaos Corn Warrior thingies behind them. Ah, yes. Yeah, these war sleds really aren't good for settlement battles. Really not good. Not ones like this, anyway, where I basically try and turn it into a meat grinder. Speaking of meat grinding, here's more meat grinding. Bonk. Ah, they all did like a synchronized switch to melee. Yeah, they did it again. I wish I knew how they did that, like switch camera speed during the battle. That would be quite useful to know. There's some archers plinking away at us from over there, but I don't think they're really going to do too much damage. Well, I think. I know. Oh, the demonette is in there. I don't even remember sending them in, to be honest. I think I used like Melcath's Mystifying Miasma like once or twice, but yeah, I don't know. Where are you going? Putting them out, apparently. And we're getting us around on them. Unfortunately, here come some more units. A lot more units, actually. They've been going around and capturing all the points around the settlement. Thankfully, the fact that they didn't do that until now means that I managed to get not only that tower, but I managed to get enough resources for a second magic tower, which has ridiculous range. Unfortunately, oh no, it hit that war sled. I thought it hit my own units. The war sleds did try to just charge through here to get to the pink horrors and zinch at the back there, but they do appear to have gone down. Look at all the bodies. It's just an absolute meat grinder. I would say blood for the Blood God, but they've not released the Blood DLC yet, so, you know. I know people aren't a fan of the Blood DLC, but I've already got it from the previous time, so, you know, I should get it for free. If it's anything like the previous one. If. Looks like we've got some... Is that armoured Cossacks of some variant? Oh. He was getting his gun out. Coordinate Warrior said, nope! And just smacked him with an axe. Charge! Unfortunately, some more Kislevites down here. Plinking away at us with arrows. How rude they are. Where are these guys going? They seem to be just having a merry old time down there. Meanwhile, yes, there does appear to be a bit of a a blobbing match, to say the least. Thankfully, the pink horrors still have ammunition, so it's relatively easy to just sort of, you know. Oh, and a second instance of the Bane Spear going off there, rendering them pretty much dead. Look at how much damage that's doing. It's ridiculous. Oh, and also, bong. Thank you, Corn. That's 2 swords you've wasted throwing at my enemies. Although, is it really a waste if it spills blood? Corn says no. Did you stab him in the arse? Anyway. So that was the replay. Heroic victory. Because, yes, I was pretty heavily outnumbered and managed to hold, because the settlement battles are ridiculous. They are so easy to hold now. In replay. Well, I say so easy to hold. They're pretty easy to hold. I mean, look at those losses. I lost 345 and 25 on the garrison. And Costalton lost 99% of his army. And Beledny, not Belendny, as I nearly said there, lost just over half-ish. Yeah, that didn't go well for Kislev, or the Great Orthodoxy specifically. So yeah, the best thing is, right after this battle, Warfiend leveled up and became a greater bloodthirster. So yeah, he was well rewarded by his patron for the amount of blood spilled here today, and quite frankly, he deserves it. But yes, so that was that battle. I quite enjoyed playing that battle. It's not quite as fun to watch, but I enjoyed playing it nonetheless. It's a shame I wasn't recording it live, although if I was recording it live, I probably would have made a lot more stupid decisions. Like, I don't know. It's the Let's Player's curse, isn't it? You always seem to play games worse when you're recording. But, well. So, yes, I do plan on doing a Total War Warhammer 3 campaign soon-ish. I don't know how... I don't know how well it's going to go, because the Demon Prince campaign is pretty difficult, and I'm not a big fan of the Realms of Chaos campaign. I may not do a full campaign, but still, we'll see. All these things to decide and more. But for now, that has been it. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. Go and get the Bane Spear. It's pretty solid. And until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.